Hello, and welcome to Crazy Penguin News. My name is Andrew Acuna, and today we're talking about a life-threatening disease called sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia is a disease that is caused by mutation in the DNA of a human. The gene that is mutated codes for the protein hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is what allows the red blood cells to hold oxygen. Mutated hemoglobin is known as hemoglobin 5, or sickle hemoglobin. Hello, I would now like to introduce Mr. Dallin, our senior pathologist, who would like to describe sickle cell anemia in science terms.
To truly understand this mutated disease, you have to understand the process on how something is mutated. So we're going to start off with the central dogma, and it is the process when DNA goes to protein. But there are 3 steps. DNA to RNA is called transcription, and RNA to protein is called translation. With our next slide, it is going to describe our actual mutation. So our mutation happens on the hemoglobin beta gene, and is also known as the HBB gene on chromosome 11. And this is what occurs with the mutation. This is in the DNA, and it's a swap between the A and the T. They switch into RNA, causing a difference between these proteins, making a mutated hemoglobin, or sickle cell hemoglobin. Now let's take a look.
Today, Arthur will be interviewing Jackson about his friend James, who has sickle cell anemia.
How do you know James?
James is the water boy for the football team. Last year I found out about his disease and how it prevents him from participating in sports.
What are some of James' physical symptoms?
Some of the symptoms that I've noticed is that he has yellow, pale skin, swollen hands, and runs out of breath easily. That is why he doesn't play sports.
What treatment does James take?
James goes in for blood donations to get healthy blood. James's fight has made a big impact on my life. He is one of the nicest friends I have, even after his treatments.
We are going to be showing you an illustration that shows the difference between normal blood cell movement between the veins and sickle blood cell movement between the veins. We will now start the illustration, starting with the normal. Notice how it just absorbs and be able to go through the pinch very smoothly. And this is because of the shape. It's mainly carrying oxygen, making it allowed to adapt. This is the differences between the shapes. If you notice, the round ones are able to adapt with the pinch, but the sickle cell ones are the ones that we will be talking about with the disease. The next illustration that we have is about the movement of these. Notice as one comes up, it clogs it. The next one keeps on catching up and catching up. This is making a clog in the artery, mainly having people with the symptoms very hard of breathing and exercising, and maybe have a heart attack. These are the symptoms that we will be talking about in another section.
That means the ship isn't going well.
This is Jamal Wells. He is one of the unfortunate people to have sickle cell anemia. Because of this disease, he has 2 sickle attacks in high school. This is when his mutated blood cells clogged his blood flow, causing anemia. He did not know he had sickle cell anemia when he had these 2 attacks. His most recent attack was the most serious attack. It kept him in the hospital for about a month. Because of this disease, he had to go in for blood transfusion and bone marrow transplants. He looks at his life much more differently because of this life-threatening disease that has affected his family and his friends his whole entire life and will forever. Currently, there is only one treatment, and that is blood transfusion. Science has not come up with a permanent cure.
Thanks to Dr. Dunn and Jackson and James, we have learned numerous things about sickle cell anemia. I hope you enjoyed watching our program. Stay tuned. Thank you.
And Dallin's face.
I have to pay $4 to download this.
Okay, are we ready?
I hate my life.
You know you're recording, right?
Yeah,
Let's take off.
Please.
Please. Hi, friends.
No, we're not starting yet.
Welcome to my show.
You look like my dog.
Cures, alright. No, we are.
There are no permanent cures.
Andrew's face.
It's just
But there are treatments.
There are treatments.
There's treatments.
They can help neutralize the pain of the
The
symptoms
penguin.
and give you a longer life expectancy.
I'm a doctor. Black though, like
I've got African American friends.
I'm half black.
I'm half black.
I'm ebony, bro.
Is your black from Africa or is your black from America? Because
Hold the phone.
is that supposed to be like
Dallin! Oh my god. I swear every time. Okay. Thank you for joining us. We'd like to recap now.
We're the PETA organization. We support penguins and animal rights.
Only in Africa.
See, if you're gonna say penguins are in Africa, you might as well say they're in Antarctica and other parts of the world. I met a penguin in Guatemala once. Sickle cell anemia is a very dangerous disease. It affects families in different ways.
And penguins.
You can get cancer and penguins from it.
Wait, hold up.
Did you do Africa? Because it's.
Oh! Wait! This is Jamaica, man. Come on, man. You don't see a Bob Marley penguin? Come on. It's Jamaican, man. These people these days.
Racist person.